Hi, Trevor here. Just back from skiing in the south of France. I've got kind of a bit of a beard going on and some sores on my lips, and that was just basically because there was a lot of snow and a lot of sun. And on the first day, I go out there and I think I'm okay. I don't need to put lip cream on and sun cream on, etc. And what do I get? But I get sunburn, and my lips get burnt, and they get blasted, and sores, blisters start coming up. So that's why I might look a little bit different to you today. Now, we had a great time. It's what I love about going skiing is, apart from the fact that my wife and my two kids, we all go and we all enjoy a great holiday together. You're actually doing quite a lot of work. I think it's good for you because my resting heart rate, according to my Fitbit, I've got this Fitbit here, is the lowest throughout the whole year when I'm skiing, which, that's got to be good. It dropped down, I think it actually dropped down to 42 beats per minute, which is like nearly dead. But I'm okay with that because I'm still alive. I actually lost, I think, 4 or 5 pounds in weight while I was away, down to a couple of things. There's the skiing, there's a lot of work on the legs, and I would come back from skiing each day wet with sweat where I've been working hard, and there wasn't really a lot of food to be had. It was the end of the season, and the village where we were staying, a lot of the shops and restaurants were closed, so you couldn't really eat too much, but it's not a bad thing, is it? Now, there's a couple of things also that I wanted to talk to you about, and just before I get on to this video, is basically a review video for Mailit, but an update, a catch up from me as well. Pimper Live was something that I conceived on the slopes, and I'm really looking forward to. I'm very excited about that. I'm so glad that so many of you have joined up, and you're not going to be disappointed. And if you haven't joined up yet and you're kind of on the fence and you're not sure whether you should or not because you think it's $47 and not $7, rest assured that your $47 will be very well spent. I intend to over deliver in typical Trev over deliver style, and there's not only going to be a ton of training, it's going to go over several weeks, so you're actually getting way more than you think when you sign up for it. And there are going to be some really exciting bonuses and some little twist bonuses as well that you'll be excited to hear about. Anyway, Mailit, I've done an interview with Mike from Maine, and you'll find that below this video if you're on my blog page. If you're not on my blog page, you'll find a link below the YouTube video to that interview, and that is quite an in-depth interview. It's nearly an hour long, which was basically because Mike was so passionate about his product that he was, as much as he said to me, I need to keep this quick because I've got to do this and that, Trev, once he got talking, you can see the passion in there, and you'll see when you watch that interview that it is a really fantastic product. And we all need autoresponders in our business, and the challenges we have are getting the emails to the inbox, getting them opened, getting the click rates, and that sort of thing, so we can make money. And of course we have to pay quite a lot of money for the software itself, and in that interview you'll see the prices that I pay. In fact, I can show you some of that if I just drop over to, let me see, here is my Get Response account. It's £27.20, so it's about 30 plus that, £35 a month. It's $99 a month for My Market Hero, and it's also £179 a year plus something like £10 a month for my Aweber. So these are the accounts that I'm using at the moment, and I'm testing them all to find out what's right and what's not. But you'll see from my interview with Mike about Mailit that it seems that Mailit is actually the right route to go down, especially if you're just starting off. It's a very, very cheap option for you with great deliverability. Mike was able to come up with some really spammy headlines and the content in the email and get it into the inbox, which is where the money is. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to say as well was, while we were skiing, something that our instructor would say was that you had to kind of deal with your fear. And so what he would insist that we did, he'd take us up to the top of a mountain, and that you'd come off the chairlift and there'd be like this sheer drop as you look over the edge, and you think, oh my God, it's not going to make us go down that, which it did. So we'd go over onto the slope, or slop as they would call it in French, and face the slop. You know, he would say you have to face the slop, face the slope. Don't be looking away. You need to face into your fear. And he wanted us to, for example, we did a drop down, which was like, you know, very, very short, but he said it was like the equivalent of a black run, where we came off and went down a drop. And we had to lean forward. Now, you'd almost feel like you're going to fall over. But in leaning forward, we had more stability. In leaning into the fear, we were safer. And it's a kind of a bit like the internet marketing business. You're going to be fearful of certain things, but some of the things that you're going to be fearful of is, well, that's certainly not that. That's the noise of me making money. But it's fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, maybe. You know, just the fact that some of this stuff that you need to do is open for criticism, but you've got to face that fear. And now I did make a note of it, actually, because it was what I liked about it. He said that it was for your spirit. Yeah, and that made a lot of sense to me, you know, because the whole thing about skiing, when you start going fast, I mean, I've only just started skiing the last couple of years, but you know, I had visions when I first went that I'd leave my family at the top of the slope, and I'd go hurtling down and not be able to stop and be screaming with my two poles like, out of my way, and just go through the barrier at the end. I did have experiences that were similar to that this time, but slightly more controlled. And as I mentioned in previous messages, I managed to get up to 52 or 53 kilometers per hour, which may not seem fast, but when you're on a pair of skis going down a mountain, it's pretty fast. What it was for me anyway. But facing your fear in order to improve your spirit is all part of what this is all about. You know, you just need to really get on with it and take action. Now, I'm not going to bore you anymore, but I just wanted to... Oh, there was one other thing as well that's quite funny. I thought was quite good. We were on the plane, and you know, they're doing the safety thing, and they say about if there's a sudden drop of pressure, the air mask will drop down. It says, you know, place this over and inhale, and it's like in this bag. And they say, don't worry if your mask doesn't inflate, air is flowing. You know, and I thought to myself, if there is a sudden drop in pressure, there's likely to be a major catastrophe with the plane, and you're probably either hurtling through the sky towards the ground or into the sea, and it's game over. I think the last thing I'd be concerned about was whether or not the bag was inflating, but it just tickled me. Anyway, just thought I'd share those couple of things with you. So let's get back to this Mailit. First of all, let me just say this. Look, this is from AWeber. It says, one day ago, complaints require your action. AWeber best practices manager. Now, I've got these complaints because there are some subscribers being added to my list on a daily basis that I'm not in control of. It's some kind of a bot, and every time I mail out, if I don't go in and clean them out, then people are getting emails from me that have no clue who I am and how they got on my list, which is, you know, fair enough. And I try to delete them every single time, but sometimes I'm deleting them just before I mail, and more are coming on in that time. It's crazy. So this is an example of how you could lose your account, and why it's a good idea to have an alternative to the big boys, because someone like AWeber, they won't think twice. You'll be gone, and your list will be gone as well, and then all your hard work is in vain. So you've got to think about that. Also, look at this. This is from Mike from Maine, and this is an example of an email that inboxed for me, and I did mention this in the interview. It is through his Mailit system, and it has the words free workshop. Free for a start is they're flag words that are going to get you put into the promo or spam. Also says $59,000. It's got the dollar sign that we can't normally use. It's got the word profit. It's got amazing, expensive in capital letters, monthly fees. It's just got everything in there that you'd expect to see in your promotions tab or spam folder, and he's getting that into the inbox using My Mailit. So what we're looking at here, we've got an early bird price that you need to get in quickly with of $34, and it's a one-off. Let me just find the sales page for you. Okay, so it's a one-off price for $34, and the software was created by Brett Rataki. And Brett, basically what happens is if he gets a challenge, he finds something that's not working, he will try to figure out how to make that work, and generally he'll come up with something that is so good that he then releases it to the public. Here it shows how he's managed to generate $59,000 in affiliate commissions using this system. Now, you know, this figure is not something that you can necessarily achieve in a short period of time. You can achieve it without a shadow of a doubt, but the importance of this is that he's generated $59,000 using My Mailit, because of the nature of the business and the fact that this is affiliate marketing. That means that his emails are getting through, they're getting opened, and they're getting clicked, and that's what you want. You've got to have that. Why this is so important for you is because you're likely to be starting off with a smaller list, and if you've got a list of say 100, 200, it's no fun for you if every time you mail out you get 1 or 2 opens, because you're not going to make any money. You know, if you can increase your open rate, then from a smaller list you can make more money. Okay, so this, and it's the fact that it's a one-off payment as well, that and it's unlimited. Let me see if there are any bullets on here that can give you the information on that. See, My Mailit. Send unlimited emails to unlimited subscribers with no monthly fees, and that is just something that you don't get with the big boys. They will charge you every month, and the more people you've got on there, the more expensive it is. So this is $34 one-off, and then you're good to go. It comes with plenty of training, and there's also some great bonuses if you grab it through my link. So bonus wise, let me find my page for you, just 1 second. Okay, and don't forget Pimper Live. If you're not on that yet, get on that. It's gonna be the best, I tell you. It's gonna be more than Pimper Live. I've got to be honest with you. I've not had time to tell everybody what really it is going to be. But the idea was Pimper Live. But as it's growing, it's going to become more of a full blueprint on how to make money online, following what I did. You're gonna love it. Those of you that got on board already, congratulations, because you got the fast action price, which is still available at the moment. But you know, as soon as you can. Anyway, bonuses. So you're going to get email marketing magic. This is training by me. You're going to get 5 gold bars of affiliate marketing training by me. You're also going to get the special reseller bundle, and this is 10 products that you get reseller rights to, which means that here, look, normally 497, 104, 147, 94. Any other figures? 67, 67, 67. You know, this is a huge bundle of reseller licenses. So you've got all these products that you can get 100% commission on. That's just another bonus if you grab it through my link. Plus you're going to get fast traffic, and you're also going to get YouTube commissions. So you're going to get all of those bonuses and a fantastic little autoresponder that's going to get you up and running, that you can even use through Gmail with your free account. So there's no other investment. You just literally pay your $34 and you are good to go. Now once this finishes, the price is going to go up. I think it's going to go up to $97. I did speak to Mike earlier on and ask him if there was any chance I could get a coupon to reduce that price down for you after the 3-day launch, and he said, you know, to be honest with you, it's a good price, which I agree with. And not only that, because there's a reseller license in the funnel, those people that buy that, it wouldn't be fair on them. So the price is going to be the price. In other words, if you want an autoresponder and you want one that's dirt cheap and delivers great deliverability and has got really nice functionality in it, you'll see in the interview that I did with Mike, then this is the one for you. Just quickly before I go, OTOs. So we've got OTO 1, which is taking Mailit to the next level with a pro upgrade. Now the features for this are you get to send your emails 30 times faster and beat your competition. Now that's quite important, because if you're promoting a launch that goes live at say 9 AM EST, you want your emails to go out at 9 AM EST, so you catch that traffic, you catch that buzz. If it takes longer, then it's not so great. remove their branding so that the signature is your signature rather than theirs. Maximize traffic and profits. Resend to unopened. Now, resending to unopened with this system is really, really great. You'll see in the interview again, it's one click. Whereas with Market Hero and Aweber, it's way more than one click and it's a bit long-winded. Also, Explode Your List is complete done for you list building packages including multiple landing pages, lead magnets, hosting and delivery by a 7-figure marketer. So that there Pro is definitely a great option. Again, it's a one-off cost. Let me just see if we've got the price down here. I'm hoping on this page. I click on that, see what happens. $67 for My Mailit Pro. Okay, just go back. So that's OTO 1. OTO 2, and by the way, these OTOs are only available during the launch. So Mike said that as well in the interview, that you know you can't come back and get these after. But My Mailit agency reseller rights. Okay, now Mike did cover this as well, and the great thing about this is rather than the usual kind of way this works, these reseller rights for My Mailit, you get to use their sales page. You don't need a website, it's all hosted by them, but you get to put your buy button from JVZoo onto their sales page. That's really good, that's really clever, and that's really worth looking into. And if you can afford the $67 for the reseller rights for this, I would strongly recommend that you consider it, because the importance of this is you're going to get the buyer's email addresses. Whereas with most license rights, you don't actually get the buyer's email addresses. You're basically an affiliate with 100% commission, which is great, but this is as close to your own product as you can possibly get, because it's your buy button and you get the buyer's email addresses when you make the sales, and everything else is done for you. It's delivered for you, the support is done for you, you know, this is the whole thing. So this is a really, really great opportunity. So when you get to this page, pay particular attention. I think you're going to really be pleased that you decide to go for this one. It's that JVZoo button that makes all the difference. I've not seen this before. It's such a simple concept, yet it's quite rare to see this, and especially for this price. So I do strongly recommend that you consider this. As I said, you get to build your buyers list because it's your buy button on there that you're going to get. And finally, OTO 3 is training. It's, let me see, live training from the 2 top experts in email marketing, how to build an email list super fast, how to make anywhere from $3 to $5 per month on average for each subscriber on your list, which is typically $1 per month for most other people, and exclusive access to the Mailit Facebook group. So this is literally, you know, this is like the advanced stuff, the advanced training, how to take it to the next level, etc. So a nice little OTO. I think it's actually a really good funnel, and I do like it. But the one that I love most is, because you know I love reseller rights, but it's the your JVZoo button that is the winner for me. Okay, so if you're going to do nothing else, grab the front end, grab this. But I do think you should grab Pro as well, because that's definitely the way forward. But you don't have to. None of these are essential. It's your choice. You know, it's really up to you, and it depends where you are in your business and what you're doing. The only thing I will say is you've only got 3 days to take advantage of this, and then the price for the front end goes, you know, 3 times, and these OTOs are withdrawn. Okay, so that's it, guys. Glad to be back, and glad to be back kind of in touch with you guys a little bit more. It takes a lot to be away for a week for me these days, I've got to say. And delighted to bring you this opportunity along with my bonuses. Please just go ahead, grab this now, grab it through my link, and then email me as usual at bonusclaim@floss.net with the words My Mailit bonus, and I'll send you your goodies. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. All the best, Trevor.